The pluggy called my phone like, what you want? I said I'm down bad, I need a front. Need some. He said, showing up Glocka, what you need? Something that gonna get me on my feet. He said, okay, cool, it's on the way. The mill said it's gonna be here in a day. The young nigga got back on his shit. I ain't never called a plug back ever since. Rest in peace, ma. Free little ma. We might hop out the car. Gang, Shabazz, nigga. Alright, bet, y'all. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Tommy G, the most gangster place you've never heard of. PG County's finest. I'm from PG County. I live in Baltimore, but I'm from PG County. I'm a PG County, Maryland individual. A lot of folks never even heard of PG County. So I do want to see what they're going to say in this video. I want to see if I'll recognize any of the areas and landmarks. And I don't know who Tommy G is, but he looks like one of those, yeah, dude, totally.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G.
Tommy G. Yeah, light skin shit.
I'm in PG right now with Big Fly.
PG with Big Fly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like they put in PG County on the map. Yeah, they put in PG County on the map. I like this. I saw an Agent reacting to this. Agent from AMP. And I saw Big Flock on the screen. I'm like, what's Agent doing watching some Big Flock shit? 2014 to 2019 was peak DMV music. Big Flock, Beautiful, and Shabazz ran that shit. Big Flock got locked up for like 7 years. Q, he just fell off. And Shabazz got his song with Uzi. Uzi ran that song. That shells. Big Flock, Shabazz, he kind of fumbled his role on there. And ever since that day, young niggas ain't get back on they shit.
Is this a hot area?
Yeah, pretty much.
They probably in Largo.
You made a song called The Black KK.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Sounds right about white dudes.
Probably, possibly around Suitland, Forestville area. Who is that?
Damn, was you dissing me?
Probably a good idea to avoid doing a Big Flock this.
Damn.
Today, folks, I take you to the most gangster place you've never heard,
Suitland. I bet. That's not too far from. I went to this high school called Bishop. Oh shit! I got my hoodie on. I went to Bishop McNamara High School. I ran track up there. Suitland High School, and Suitland is like right here. Forestville is down the road, and so that's tough that they talking about all of this. I like this. Let's see what they got to say.
It's been plagued with violence and shootings.
Yeah. Niggas do be wildin' though. I'm not gonna lie. Damn.
Double shooting near Suitland High School. We're going to begin in Prince George's County, where a murder investigation is underway right now.
One of Suitland's most famous residents is gangster rapper Big Fly.
Big Flock, nigga.
21 Savage.
Yeah. What the fucking camera is tweaking, bro? Like, the hell? Acting like it can't fucking see me and shit. I bet.
ESTG and Pooh Shiesty.
Shiesty. Like on Doodle Bob. Yeah. Yeah. I was in junior year in high school back then. I don't know about that one. Okay, now that's tough. Hell yeah. How tall is Big Flock? Allentown Road, yeah. Okay. Now this is cool though because it's like usually when I watch videos like this, I don't know the area like that. Big Flock is literally from my area, so it's like I actually know what he's talking about. I can like visualize the landmarks. I know if he's bullshitting or not because Nigga, I seen it too. I'll be there too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is nice. I like this.
So when I look
I like this.
at Prince George, it sounds like a fancy place.
I ain't gonna lie though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, PG is known for being like, if not the wealthiest black community in America, it's one of the richest black communities. I think it is the richest black community. Or wealthiest, not richest, wealthiest black community in America. So it's definitely not like, Baltimore and DC are both worse than PG County no matter how you look at it. But it's definitely like some trenches in PG County. It's definitely like some lavish shit. Like if you go to Bowie Upper Marble, you chilling. It's all nice houses, nice everything. They cut the grass and everything is nice. If you go to places like Suitland, Temple Hills, around Capitol Heights, that's where it's a little like, whoa. You go to places like, those are the main ones for real. Like if you go like out near Waldorf, that's gonna be more towards the suburban type shit, like straight farms and fields and shit like that. So like PG is really diverse. It's a lot going on in PG. See?
So what's the lingo around here? Like, what are
It's a lot of lingos. It's a lot of words. Shit, bye.
Alright, so don't ask me, tell me that you just pulled up.
I just pulled up.
Alright, shit, bro, I'm about to come get you.
Shit, okay.
Nah, I might be out the loop. I ain't never heard a nigga say shit, bar. I ain't told you. We say a lot of stupid shit. We say jai, kill, jai like, real live, geeking, frying me, geeking me, blowing me. The whole kill is. We say a lot of shit. Like we used to say I'm guh, but yeah, it's just, we be saying a lot of stuff, bro. But shit bar, I've never heard a nigga say that shit bar. Just say kill. Like if somebody said I'm about to pull up, I'm be like kill, or I'll be like I, like shit bar. That's crazy to me.
It's almost like my girlfriend or my wife texts me, come upstairs, winky face. I say, shit, Bob.
The way the white boy's voice sounds geeky, because why does he sound so like he's trying to like massage he's trying to like soothe me with his voice. Shit, bar. You feel me? Tommy G, PG, Maryland. Shit, bar. Like I don't know. That's how that nigga sound to me right now.
Is it just for the area?
Yeah, just for here.
Because we were in O Block, they also released like that. Is this a hot area?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's hot for who make it hot type of shit.
Yeah.
So you can hit it all day.
Sirens are always the best. So what is it like growing up in a place where you
I want to see what the comments say and shit like that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like what you go up to, you hear that shit when you small, when you get older, it's like muscle memory.
So you've been out for more than 3 years now, right?
I'm not gonna hold you. Flock was probably my favorite at one point, but then when he got locked up, he dropped TPA. He dropped that my sophomore year of college, so that was probably like 2019 or 2020, early 2020. He dropped TPA. That was the last time I heard a Big Flock song. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been like 4 years since I heard a Big Flock song.
What did you learn about your culture?
The main thing I learned was how to judge real from fake. That's the main thing.
Is this a place you grew up as well? What have you learned? What have you learned in this town?
I'm BG187, man. I'm an upcoming rapper. I'm an entrepreneur also. But I learned from, just growing up that the best business is to mind your own, just live local.
Yeah.
Number two,
My own business.
stay out the way.
Yeah.
You late.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas gonna hate on you. Get your money.
So what did you learn?
I feel like that's just something that most niggas in PG understand. Get your money and stay out the way. Most PG niggas have that same mentality. Like, I'll be in my room filming videos, go to work, do this, do that. When I go out, I don't cause a ruckus with random folks. I just stay to myself, I mind my business, make my money, and I just leave it at that. Females would be distractions, females be bullshit, and females do this and do that. Focus on what's important. Mind your business and getting money. I feel like that's the mentality everyone should have, but in PG, that's really ingrained in a lot of us.
Like when you saw him go away for a bunch of months, what were your reflections?
It's like it's a lesson, but you don't really learn until you go through it yourself.
What do you say to all the kids that are listening to gangster rap but maybe haven't had experienced the consequences that also come with that lifestyle?
Man, I say, for this ain't even the life y'all want to live. You ain't gotta live this life dumb. Just stay in school, get y'all money. Like I said, take care of y'all family.
But does anyone here spit acapella?
Hell yeah, we do that shit.
I call you Titty Boy?
Yeah, titty boy. Yeah, titty boy.
She on my line cause my eyes brown. She bent over and I knocked her down. Her dude fed. He a super clown. He wind her down and when he on dates, he asked for head. I fucked her face.
Okay. Titty boy. Brendan Butter.
I do have a question for you. You made a song called The Black KKK.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
I'm sorry about white dudes. What's that? I say that, man. I don't know, but it was really just a ball on that joint, for real. The black KKK, we hate that. Like that. Every time we do something bad, yeah.
So what are
Fuck them
the
niggas.
young guns that are going crazy right now? Because we have people in Milwaukee, teenagers, that are 12-year-olds that are still 100 cars, 200 cars, and they're going fucking crazy.
That is keyboard.
How do you reach those guys?
No, you can't, man. I mean, shit, this is, to be honest, that's not my job, for real. That's for their parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a parental, so they need to go ahead and handle their business as a parent.
So you feel like parents not doing their job is the reason we got to you?
And they can't be.
Makes sense. I agree.
You had to talk to a bunch of middle school kids that were choosing, hey, which direction am I going to go? They're considering going the street route. What would you tell them?
I'm gonna go back to my middle school. When I was in middle school, I thought it was cool to be a bad guy because it was funny. But it's not. When you get older, you realize, like, hey, I really gotta take care of somebody, a kid. Or
How young were you when you first went in?
The whole killers with PG County people, I don't fuck with a lot of PG dudes because it's weird. It's weird, like, especially when I was like, I went to high school in 2014, graduated in 2018, went to college in 2018, graduated in 2022. When I was in PG, everyone was weird to me because, one, everybody's the same. They listen to the same music, they dress the same, they talk the same, they think the same. Anytime you have a new thought or a different idea, we use this word called champ. If someone calls you champ, that means you're a loser, like you're lame. So it's like, if this nigga's doing something different, oh, he's champ. Oh, he's champ. He's champ. She's champ. We say champ to everything. We call everyone champ. So it's like, to me, I'm just listening to everybody. Just like, anytime someone who's not doing the exact same shit as like literally 99% of everyone else, and then you just call them champ, I was like, that's weird to me because it's like, nigga, you're boring. You're a champ because you look the same. You're a champ because you don't do shit. You're a champ because of this. But everybody's doing the same shit, so it's just like that's just how PG niggas are. Plus, PG niggas love to fake. Like, they like to fake it. Like, pretend to be gangsters. Like I said, there's some dangerous parts in PG. There's some trenches in PG. But there's also a bunch of not bad spots in PG. A lot of niggas will come from the nice neighborhoods like Bowie, Upper Marble, Forestville, Fort Washington, like nice areas, and then be like, pretend that they're hood niggas and gangsters and shit. I was like, bro, I literally went to middle school with you. I know your parents, bro. You're not like that. You're not like that. You're not a gangster. You're a regular dude, bro. You went to the same school as me. You go to the same school. You wear a uniform. You have Sperry's and khakis on, nigga. Like, you're not a gangster. But they always try to like pretend to be gangsters. Like, that's one of the things I noticed. Like, I knew that when I was in PG. I went to Baltimore, where I'm now, to go to Morgan State. It's like, and I really saw like, Chicago niggas, Baltimore niggas, I was already around DC niggas, New York niggas. It's like those are real hoods. Like PG, you know, it's like that. But comparing it to Chicago, Baltimore, DC, New York is different. Like PG is not a hood like that compared to those areas. So it's like when I got up to Morgan, I'm like, bro, all these PG niggas are really trying to fake flex, and that's why I stood out because I never had to be a hood nigga. You know, I got girls because I would just talk my shit. I dress nice. I look nice. I talk nice. I ain't had to be like, yeah, I'm from PG. I'm a hood nigga. Boo boo boo. I was just like, yeah, I'm from PG. Those PG niggas over there, they corny as fuck. This is the real PG experience. And girls are like, oh my gosh, this nigga's from PG, and I hate PG niggas, but I like you. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I stood out was different. Like, the way, like, niggas, like, the shit niggas do could be considered champ. Like, if I started a YouTube in high school, that's one of the main reasons I waited until I was in college to start my YouTube, because I didn't want to be called champ. Back then, I cared too much. I didn't want to be called champ. If it was up to me, I would have been doing YouTube since high school. I didn't want niggas to call me champ, so I didn't do it until I got to college when I realized none of that shit matters. I don't care what niggas think. It's like, I want to do YouTube, so I'm going to do YouTube. But I thought, oh, since I'm here, everyone's going to be like, I'm champ. Let me not do it. No, bro, you just got to do what you got to do. PG niggas are just corny, bro. Not all of them, but at the time, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how dynamics are now because I don't really be outside like that anymore. And when I do, I don't really hang out in PG anymore. I really hang out in DC. I hang out in Baltimore. I hang out elsewhere. I don't really hang out in PG anymore. So I don't even really know what the dynamic is anymore. But I doubt it changed too much. I really doubt it changed.
You just seen somebody arguing. Next thing you know, we see a hand raising. It's a flash. We heard more shots. We jumped out the window. Like, man, this is crazy.
You guys told me a little bit about, but what's the lingo in the area? Anything else I missed?
We got a whole bunch of lingos. Talk to them. Talk to them. Y'all not saying any of the main ones. Y'all not saying the main shit. Y'all not saying the real lingos.
That's another one. Oh, alright.
Yeah, y'all not giving them the real lingo.
He's got multiple.
Gucci Mane is wild. Oh shit.
How old were you when you got your first face tattoo?
17.
And do you remember which one was your first?
Yeah, my first tattoo was the dove. It's a dove, right?
And what does that stand for?
That's what my brother C. Diddy, he passed away. My little brother. Yeah, out of high school.
All his face tats be geeking me because they just look crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, someone actually did it while he was in.
Yeah, hell yeah. I got my whole body done in jail for real.
Yeah?
I wish I ain't never did this shit.
Really?
Yeah. I could be a model or something on it. And everybody's so judgmental about what you look like. They judge off appearance before they even talk to you.
So what kind of judgments have people made about you without knowing you based off your face?
He said I could have been a model.
Slow, gotta be a dumbass robber, don't know how to talk, trying to be too tough, trying to use a scared tactic, whatever you think about. Niggas don't even be on it. I got all this shit just because I wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting on this playground, waiting for titties to show up.
Flock seems cool though. Like he just be chilling now.
I was starting to doubt you, titties.
Oh, no, man, get with me. Don't shit. Give me, don't shit me. If you got me, nigga, give me.
You have some good catchphrases, titties.
Yeah, that's security. That's security. Go on. Just act normal, man. Everybody built over this motherfucker. Act normal.
Here's a crazy life hack.
I keep calling them titties.
Let's say you're writing in
That's true though. That's what I don't like. That's just in life too. Yo said niggas think you're too tough. You trying to be a gangster rapper. You slow. You da 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 da. Niggas just got face tats because he wanted them. I got a sleeve. My parents be like, oh, you trying to be like you from the hood, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, nigga, I just like tattoos, so I got some tattoos. Like, if you go to the corporate world, oh, you look scary, you look da-da-da-da-da. It's like, a nigga gets tattoos, and now he just trying to be, like, why can't niggas just like art? Why can't people just like tattoos? Why can't you just enjoy different art on your skin? Express yourself this way, that way. Instead, it's like you get tattoos, you get piercings. It's, oh, you must be this, you must be that. Oh, you gotta be like this, you gotta be like that. In reality, people just get what they like. A lot of the old generations, they didn't do shit because they were just like, oh, you gotta do this, that you gotta act this way, you gotta do this way. My generation is like, we do what we want, kinda. And now it's like clashing with the old beliefs because it's like, you can't, you're like, what? You're acting how you wanna act? You do what you wanna do? You can't do that. You can't do that. That's crazy. and that's why working like young niggas going to corporate traditional jobs is crazy. It's so much such a disconnect because it's like none of that shit even makes sense. But that's just how shit always was for years.
Tell to your boss, but you don't know where to start. Here's what to
Y'all in the documentary now. Y'all about to be on Netflix.
Yeah, we gotta do an interview.
Y'all about to be on Netflix.
Tell the people where we're at right now.
No comment. No comment, man.
I ain't got no guts, man.
Yeah, nah. Flock funny as shit though. He funny though. I should get a Big Flock interview. I should definitely contact his team and try to get some type of interview or something. They cut the cameras on this gay shit. How tall is Big Flock though? I didn't know he was short like that.
Like I said, they're invisible.
Are there any conspiracy theories you believe in?
Hell yeah, all of them. Straight up. All of them. Cartoon drinks, I believe in all this shit.
Did Jeffrey Epstein kill himself?
He's a vampire. He's Andrew Jackson. I shouldn't even be saying this shit. Hold up.
Hey,
He said Andrew Jackson.
all right, where are we heading to next?
To the studio.
Bring your bars. Let's go.
This is not PG County. I don't know what city that was. That Baltimore? What was that? What was that B-roll footage? That was not PG County. What the fuck? I think that was Baltimore maybe, but that was not PG.
DJ Tommy G out here. Where did you bring us, Big Flock? We look like we're in the sticks right now.
We are in the semi-sticks right now, my boy. We are about to go ahead and do a rap song.
Where? What studio does he use?
Ready?
Okay, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, what studio does he use?
First, Fat Munchies by my manager. Hey, these my fit ass that I made. Anybody know what size they wear? I'm gonna get it to take home.
So what are we looking at right now, fellas?
This is the Fat Munchies and for Reapers only. Cross brand line. See all the Reapers? The Reapers only. This would be my hat right here. And the Fat Munchies will be right here.
So you got a clothing line.
They got clothing line, hat line, vending machines. I rap.
Vending machines.
I do everything, to be honest.
Well,
There you go.
there you go.
Hey, look, I'm like Vanilla Ice 2023.
Gang.
We have come down here. Make sure you put Fat Munchies no matter what.
Now let's see. What's the song you made in here? You're like, this is my shit.
Wait right now?
You talking too much piggity. Lately been jacking me, diggity, and y'all won't get rid of me. I nothing do good enough again. I fucked it so good now she not thinking sensibly. Damn, Big Fly. Nah, Fly used to have some bangers, bro. He used to have some bangers, bro. That's that PG flow. Bang.
Just go right before it tapped me in. I'm a big dog, can't put me on a leash.
Like how he trying to sound like him too.
I'm hot out my city, I'm bringing the heat.
He trying to sound like Flock too.
Then I leave him deceased. I am a beast, I am a freak.
Horny ass nigga.
What's going through your mind right now, Big Fly?
He said those.
Hey, Big Flock, watch how you talk, you pop like rocks. Even the cops can't stop on the block. Kid is a bitch, he don't want to box.
That's crazy.
Doing a Big Flock this.
I'm not this, I thought I was repping you by being like, shouting you out like, Big Flock.
Keep it honest. Praise the Lord. Shout my
us have plays to film music videos in the DMV and in the music video. But me and Tommy have been back to back to back on videos the past 2 days. We're exhausted, not sleeping, not eating right. So I don't really.
Nah, he really did just diss him though. He said that kid is a bitch.
It definitely has potential. People want to hear us rap. They want to see that gap. Like
Crazy motherfucker. I don't like it.
you can switch your tone. Like work on it. Like show me what you're gonna rap next. Work on it. Get on up. Get on up.
He's trading me around. How are we doing over here?
Needs work.
Needs work.
He said we need work, and he said
Of course we need work.
he said just the conversation.
He said just the Caucasians.
He thinks we got maybe a C- or a D+.
B minus.
How do we do?
Man, y'all did like that, nigga. That's a motherfucking platinum, man. That's a platinum motherfucking track, nigga.
Damn! Yeah! Okay.
My man Tommy G. My mother was having a whole wonderful good time today. So make sure that y'all tune in, y'all subscribe, y'all do all that crazy that y'all supposed to be doing.
Shit. I'm about to do my research on Tommy G. How the fuck I get interviews like this? Do I just need to email Big Flock and say let's get a song or something? Like, is that all it takes? Is that all it is? Let me see what the comments say though. I do want to see what people are saying in the comments. This one got some views too. Like PG County is like getting put on the map, yo. Like there's people like I think PG's finally gonna be out there, bro. I really do. Being from the DMV and listening to artists like Big Fly, who has the one face to our underground rap scene, it's amazing to see him do something like this. I actually met Flog in person. Yeah. It's a fact. As a 90s kid, being 30 now, I speak, giving great advice to the youth. Are great. Man, out of all your videos, these are the humblest. That's what I'm saying, bro. They be chilling. And are giving PG awareness for its crime and showing the world Big Fly Def deserves it. All the time. Yeah, nah, this video definitely gave me some ideas for my own type of videos because I do want to do some shit like this. And you see, this one got the best views in the recently out of, well, no, that one had 1 million. That one had 5 million. Okay, well, it's only been 2 days. It's going though. It's going. Walking the drug-infested slums of Baltimore. Oh, I should watch that one too. I'm in Baltimore right now. Washington D.C. So he's just exploring the whole DMV. He's in PG, D.C., Baltimore. I kind of want to see all this stuff. I ain't know it was like that, Tommy G. I'm trying to explore everywhere in my neighborhood. What part of Baltimore was he in?
Look, folks, today we're looking at the drug epidemic that is absolutely horrific. It's infiltrating cities all around America.
All my veins get collapsed or they don't work.
Today we're boots on the ground in Baltimore where we're surrounded by dirty mattresses, needles, human feces, and just human despair.
Until you see a limp body whose life ends with a gun.
We're here to give people stories and also explore how we can make this better. This is a massive problem in America, something that we need to look into, need to figure out how to change. And we're here firsthand to explore and give you the story.
Today, folks, we're going boots on the ground in Baltimore, getting an inside look into the drug epidemic that's running its way through the city. We go into trap houses that are full of paraphernalia. We explore the drug called Trank, which is ripping apart the city.
Turning people to what some are calling living zombies.
Aided by our friends.
They call that the what is it? What do we call it? The crack. What is it? The something lean, the fiend lean, something like that. When they just be standing around looking crazy like this, It's like some type of lean, like the junkie lean or fiend lean, something like that. That's like what niggas be calling them. You just be walking around. If you're driving around Baltimore at like 12 a.m. or whatever, you'll see a bunch of crackheads walking around, just limping around, looking like zombies, just leaning around, falling, eyes rolled back. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy.
I can refer you all over to the city and state. We're also joined by YouTube journalist and my friend Brandon Buckingham, known for covering stories like the Juggalos, O-Block, Capitol 6 riots, and much, much more. This guy is one of YouTube's best journalists. So now we go boots on the ground with Brandon and me. This is the stuff that mainstream media won't show you, but we will. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay. I like the editing in this, and like it's real cinematic. Like,
We're pulling into West Baltimore today, the second most dangerous city in America. And right now,
yeah, West Baltimore definitely is bad.
drug epidemic. They're mixing fentanyl
Definitely
with
is.
xylazine, which is an animal tranquilizer. Putting it together, it's kind of the Kensington zombie effect. There are attorney generals petitioning to make it a state of emergency. There's dozens of news articles about it. It is really affecting the city. And today we're meeting up with a local contact that is dedicating his life to helping people.
I would love to do like an interview around Baltimore, but these people are like, bro, like Baltimore niggas are just different, bro. Like, you could really try to talk to a Baltimore nigga, and then the next second they might be spazzing at you, trying to shoot you in the face, bro. Like, and I just don't have time for these niggas, bro. Like, Baltimore niggas are just different, bro. Hitman is one of the very few that I fuck with. Like, there's only a handful of Baltimore niggas I really can be like, yeah, that's my mans, bro. Like, most of these niggas, bro, I do not bang. I don't fuck with these niggas.
We'll see you on the streets. So we're investigating Trank today. Have you heard of that?
Of course, tranquilizer. That's been going on for years. It's nothing.
Really?
Just a different name.
And is it really flooding into the city right now?
The downtown Baltimore area might be more prevalent.
It's more prevalent in East or West Baltimore?
West.
If you were mayor, what would you do to help this issue?
I would probably try to clean up the Lexington Market area. That's pretty much the hub of the drug trade downtown.
Are you trying to incarcerate people? Or do you give them other opportunities? Or
Other
how do you...
opportunities, drug treatment, things of that nature.
My name's Nicholas Johns. I'm an outreach specialist. What I do basically is street interventions on places like West Baltimore, Philadelphia. I go into the streets and approach people that are in active addiction or states of homelessness and offer them an immediate route to remedy where their life is at.
What is the drug primarily that's ripping apart the city right now?
It's fentanyl. You know, before it was fentanyl, it was heroin.
So do you ever get nervous before you go and do this stuff?
Well, honestly, no. We're going into an impoverished area where gun violence is prevalent, you know, and there's a lot of drugs. I'm known in these areas, and also if anybody does, like, don't really need to worry about anything.
How many people like
You heard what he said? He said, I'm known in this area. If anyone fucks with y'all don't have to worry about anything. His face looks funny as shit in that frame. But he basically just said, niggas know me. If we get fucked with, we gonna get our get back. We straight. We are good, bro. Y'all are good because y'all with me. And I'm good because I'm me, nigga. That's basically what he said in that one sentence. That's basically what he said.
What makes what you do unique?
I just get really strong numbers in regards to the amount of people that are actually placed from the streets directly into treatment facilities on a given day.
How do people get into these positions?
People are born into this as an environment, in which case you got pretty much every angle of life stacked against you. Yeah. Generations have institutionalized stick with the devil, research and drugs in your community. You got the other way out, which is trying to procure money through the drugs in your community, and you have the violence that goes alongside all of that.
I know this area too. I've seen this area before.
Mexico? Is it China?
The analog for fentanyl is largely being produced within China and also Mexico. Xylazine is, that's like a veterinarian drug used to sedate animals.
The average citizen, you're seeing an abandoned building, but to someone who could be battling opioid addiction right now, they see a place for shelter, a place to use substances safely, and they actually will sleep and live in a lot of these buildings.
So this is the first room we walked into, and already right away, needles. Imagine it's a spoon for heroin? Or?
Yeah, so that's like a cooker. Somebody would use that to cook up whatever substances they were injecting. That's actually the same thing. That's also a cooker. Needles right there. You got the cigarette butt, but then you got the needle end cap right there.
Do people sleep in here?
I doubt it. People definitely get down right here. Right there's another cooker. So we're at 3 cookers. This actually probably isn't even that frequent of a spot.
Try and imagine living in an area where this is happening next to your house. You got dilapidation.
Yeah.
It's infested with drugs and litter. And imagine being a kid growing up.
I remember I was filming one time, probably like in 2021. I was filming, and we were using like this abandoned like shack type area, and there were just needles on the floor. There were pills on the floor, pill bottles on the floor. Who knows what? It was just litter everywhere. Like Baltimore, there's a lot of litter spread throughout the city, the floors, backyards, the grass, fields, buildings. Shit's just torn down and dilapidated. It's crazy. Mold everywhere.
To the bus to school. Every day when you
It's
go to
dirty.
the corner store, what it might do to your psyche.
I wanted to ask, coming into places like this, they kind of provide protection from police, right? A safe place to get high and not have to worry about the cops arresting you.
Police in Baltimore really aren't preoccupied with people getting high unless it's people getting high in very like upper class areas. Otherwise, you know, they're worried about gunshots here, they're worried about murders here. That right there, that's for smoking crack.
Should we play a game, what's in the suitcase? I'm guessing feces or a used condom.
I'm guessing nothing, but it's a damn nice looking suitcase.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Probably a rat.
Advanced plastic sheeting.
Are we charged?
I wouldn't be touching none of this with just my bare hand.
I'm gonna go hit Dave and Buster's. Appreciate your time. Just one
Hell
step
yeah.
outside of this abandoned building.
There's a whole
Step
boat right there.
this needle, hit him in the brush.
It's a
Just
boat.
this needle.
Sick of all the ads.
That's how you get AIDS. And Baltimore is known for its AIDS too. AIDS, herpes, and all that shit. Venereal diseases.
It seems like the classic, the telltale sign of this trank stuff is the zombie kind of.
I mean, yeah, when people are that knocked out, you know what I'm saying? They're incapacitated. It's just a perpetual state of unconsciousness. Yo! So where you guys?
I mean, don't get me wrong, America has so much beauty in it, some of the greatest wealth the world has ever seen. But on the flip side, some of the highest amount of human despair. If you were mayor, what would you do to make this place a little safer or better? Is there not places for people to go that need shelter?
No, there's no like outreach programs, nothing like that.
How would you describe this area?
There's a lot of abandonments, so everybody has a place to live.
Do you
But
call it abandonments? How do you survive out here?
I do dates,
What's the most common drug?
Should I do dates?
heroin and crack.
How'd you get to here?
Everybody that ends up here gets stranded here. We came to cops, we got caught because it's like a fast life. So and it's everybody gets stuck like this.
So do you feel stuck right now?
Almost.
How much money do I need to find drugs around here?
I don't know. It's if you can find them. I mean.
Shit, right? Like $2 for real, for real.
Pass away from an overdose?
I don't know anybody. It's common.
Is it dangerous being a woman?
Oh, 100%. I've been in alleys. I've been held at gunpoint in alleys. I've been held at gunpoint by a child in alleys. I've been
By a
held
child?
3 times.
Do you ever call the police?
Yeah.
Do the police help?
Well, how would you even call them?
Nobody ever calls.
Yeah.
How did we get here?
You know, the drug epidemic is one thing. That has started back in the 70s. It has progressed to what it is now. Now we have a lot of carjackings, crime, murders, and killings.
We have some carjackings. There's definitely some carjackings in fucking Baltimore.
In my early 20s, a lot of stuff that's going on now, I didn't have to deal with. It's now just me out here doing what I have to do to survive, and then you have a bunch of people with no opportunity. They're going to do what they know how to do.
What we are about to do is walk into the trap houses. There could be junkies, there could be needles, there could be who knows what around the corner. We're walking in these buildings and seeing what we find.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I want to do this type of stuff, but you don't know what you'll find out there, and I do not have time for that shit. Imagine I'm just trying to film a YouTube video, and then a fucking crackhead with like a knife pulls up on me, telling me something. I'll suck your dick, or I'll stab you, or you just give me some crack. I'm gonna have to shoot him. Like, what do you want me to do in that situation, other than some violent shit? And I ain't doing no violent shit, bro, because you know me, bro. I'm just a director. I'm just a producer. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to get my hands dirty, but that's crazy. I just want to make a movie, and you got niggas wilding and shit. It's crazy.
actually could just crack it.
I've seen plenty of buildings like this in Baltimore, so none of this is even surprising me. Like, a lot of the times I have to film, like, when we're filming, like, some Baltimore-ass shit, this is what it looks like. My man's works for the mayor, too. He needs to give him some ideas, because he's the cameraman for, like, the mayor's office, but the city still looks crazy, if you ask me.
What's going through your head right now? This is a normal day in the life of Jake, right?
Yeah, this is pretty standard operating procedures. I don't have anything.
I've known about this stuff for a while, and I've known like a lot of people that grow up and come out here to buy drugs, but actually being
So he's from Maryland.
boarded up windows, it's pretty fascinating to see the conditions people live in. You know?
Like, it's easy to watch a TV show about it or read a book about it, but when you actually are walking through the
Yeah, like, this stuff is... Like, none of this even looks different to me. Like, I literally walk by this type of stuff all the time out here. So, it's like, to me, seeing Baltimore look crazy like this, I'm just used to seeing it at this point. I've been out here for 5 years, since 2018, and moved out here last year. So, it's crazy, man. It's crazy out here in dirty city of Bmore, Dummyville, Baltimore, you know what I'm saying?
Living conditions, it kind of gives you a good understanding of how this drug affects you if you're willing to live amongst that, the trash and the filth and whatnot. Obviously, it has a really, really strong hold on people. It's not as easy as just stop.
Sometimes I feel like people potentially feel like they're happier sitting by the fire where they're at versus trying to climb up and down the ladder. But one thing, point that I'll give kudos to Baltimore on, of all cities I've worked in, they have such an immediate ease of access to treatment here, 24/7, multiple places that you can just show up, have no ID, have no insurance, and by the end of the day, you're going to be enrolled in an inpatient treatment facility with a rent-free place to live, 6 to 9 months. You're going to have full case management services that help you get things like TDAP food stamps, birth certificate, social security card, ID, job placement. So there definitely are organizations here that are ready and willing to help people build back their lives up from the chaos and the death that this is out here.
Do you know what's hiding in your business's data? Companies of all sizes use BigQuery to uncover new insights from their data, like cost savings, operational efficiencies, and new ways to grow revenue. BigQuery is Google Cloud's serverless, highly scalable cloud data warehouse at the core of Google's unified data cloud. BigQuery brings your data together in one place, even across clouds, for real-time insights that can reveal cost savings in your operations and support.
No.
How bad is the opioid epidemic here in Baltimore?
My daughter,
OC.
old man put me out. That turned me back onto the streets.
Coping with life in the streets isn't easy.
No, it's not. My life is too precious to be out here doing the opium and all that bullshit. It's too much. Look at all these abandoned houses. A whole block ain't nothing. They need to build these houses back up, put people back into society again.
What are some things you think could be done to help curb the opioid epidemic, lessen the damage it's doing to society?
Stop. Like y'all doing.
Raising awareness?
Yes. You know, like the police raiding all these spots now. That's a good thing too.
Breaking up the people that are living in the abandoned building?
Yeah.
Is this something you see yourself dedicating your life to?
Yeah, I mean, I already have, bro. Just really the next step is going to be launching the nonprofit in regards to...
What's the nonprofit?
Other people, the methodology of outreach that I employ on a daily basis. I really just want to positively influence the macrocosm of mankind.
Here's a GoFundMe in the description.
Macrocosm of mankind.
Nonprofit. Scale is nonprofit. I'm gonna put my own money up for it, and I hope you do as well. Let's see if we can move something, guys. The power of the internet to change people's lives is a beautiful thing. There's a huge drug issue. What is your commentary on that?
The reason I came out here was because I'm an addict. I'm originally from Carroll County, so it was easier to obtain drugs at a cheaper price. I was in treatment. I was living out Frederick at a place called Solid Ground. I was actually 2 years clean. I relapsed, so I came out here with the expectation to continue using.
How long ago was that?
This was exactly...
That's crazy. Like me, I'm the type, I'll live in an area and I'll relocate to get like a new job or job opportunity or something, or oh, this is happening. My man's really like left from Frederick County. That's a nice area. He was being helped. He was clean, and he moved to Baltimore to get drugs. If you really look at that, not even trying to talk shit to him about him, it's the mentality though, because it's like me. I want to move to nicer areas for better opportunities, work, and stuff like that. My man's right here moved from a nice area to go to the slums to get drugs and continue to use drugs. So it's really just a mentality thing. Like, it's crazy. My man's mentality really was just get the next high, get the best high for the cheapest price, and now he's here. It's crazy.
April last year. Damn, man. I shoot up, right?
Yeah.
The only place I can actually go is in my neck. All my veins basically have collapsed or they don't work. When I attempted to inject any kind of drug, what happens is it won't hold the blood. It'll be like a miss. You can see that right there? That's from a miss. Now, anybody that's using kids at home, don't do drugs. It's been the biggest mistake of my life.
Does it feel like a hole that's almost impossible to get out of?
Oh, definitely. They're trying to like mask some kind of pain that they're bearing. For me, it was losing my 2 children. I got 2 kids that got adopted. I lost them about 7 years ago. I signed off my parental rights so they'd have a good life. And I'm glad I did because I ended up going to jail for 2 years. So had I not, I would have pretty much not been there for them regardless. I am homeless technically. I've been staying with a friend in Pigtown. My friend Chris gets 100% disability. We got a nice 3-story townhouse.
So you have a nice place to sleep at, but by day you come here, you panhandle, and you get your fix.
Pretty much.
I see you have different things on your skin. Is that from using?
But these are scars right here. But like right here, that's from using drugs.
How much money do you need a day to survive?
I have a $12 a day habit.
How many people in your family are also experiencing drug issues?
Well, my father, he's active. Older of my 2 sisters. My youngest sister.
So it's a bunch of them. Oh, okay.
How old were you when you tried your first drug?
I was 15 years old. Well, I did pot with a friend, and then my second drug was cocaine.
How many times a day do you use?
Twice. I use right when I wake up in the morning. Usually I'll save something from the night previous. When you use, you stop feeling the euphoria from it, but you'll still get the call, meaning like you'll still feel that warm sensation, and it's just a temporary cushion of comfortability. Even though it does go away, the problems are still there after the drugs are gone. It's kind of like a no-brainer though. I paid money to kill myself. It doesn't even make sense.
He said he paid money to kill himself. He paid money to kill himself. It doesn't make sense. I'm glad he said it that way. Using drugs like that, hard drugs, you're literally spending money to fucking kill yourself. All drugs, really. Smoking weed, too. Your lungs, whatever else, all the money you could save, your lungs are going bad, bro. Like, just don't do drugs, y'all. Don't do drugs.
I can tell you I've had like 4 hospitalizations in the past year.
That's another medical bill.
10-day stretch and then a week. Drugs are not worth it.
We got some of your poetry here. Do you mind if I read some of it, or do you want to read it?
I ain't get stuck like elf on the shelf.
I know that's straight. That's it. This part. I know exactly. I think we had in 2021 I filmed this show called We Own the City. I think we were right here on this block filming that. But I do know this area right here where we're at right now.
It soon starts to corrode. Your age is still young while your body and soul feels old.
There's too many of us struggling in these streets. The sickness out here is a crippling disease. The junkies out here, parents, kids, and friends, this vicious cycle we live never seems to end. That's powerful, man. What is it like living here?
It's crazy. I was actually born in Germany. I was an army brat, so I've lived in like 7, 8 different states. My parents actually live on a golf course. After college, I kind of, did some stuff on my own, and me and my girlfriend wound up here. We've been here for like 2 years. We lived in like 5 different houses, and every house we seen move in, the owners come and end up kicking us out. But we actually found this really.
Are you swapping?
Yeah.
And how hard is that to do around here?
We actually talked to the person who owns this, and we keep it pretty clean. So he said as long as we continue to keep it clean and we're not causing any trouble with the neighbors, he doesn't mind. Because of course, if we move out, you don't know who the hell's gonna move in.
What are the houses like around here?
You get what you see. They're run down. A lot of them no water, no electricity. Bathrooms are terrible, but for the most part, we can shower, use water to eat, wash our hands and stuff.
What do you make of all the drug abuse that's happening around us?
there's a lot of different reasons why people get hooked on drugs. Most people like to think that, you know, people are doing it just to cover something up or feel better about a past. Started out doing drugs just because I like to get high, you know. I was a former athlete, partied a lot, and one thing led to another, and now I'm out here. It's crazy how it doesn't discriminate, though. I mean, I met a guy out here, he owns his own restaurant, but he gets high like I did.
What's the drug of choice around here?
Cocaine. It's gone from heroin to fentanyl, now the new things like xylazine, I think that's how you pronounce it.
That's the tranquilizer, right?
Xylazine.
It doesn't look fun at all to do.
I'm not gonna lie, I do it, but it's not something I'm hooked on. I did
He said it's not something I do.
What's your hope for the future?
This is just a phase for me and my girl. We actually have plans to get out of here. I did pest control for 8 years.
He does look, I will say, compared, if he's a junkie too, he doesn't look as bad as like a lot of the niggas who be on drugs and talking. It's like he talks normal. He looks like he's off. It's just staring to a daze or just reminiscing, whatever. I don't know. But he talks normal. His skin isn't all messed up and patchy. Like, he doesn't look like he's a traditional, like, straight up junkie. Like, he looks like he could, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has potential to get out of it. Like, if he really works towards it. Like, if he really wants to.
You're a poet too? Did you grow up in Baltimore?
No, I did not. I grew up on Maryland, West Virginia State.
Oh, my boy got a white girl.
Right here. Never happened. I couldn't go to the grocery store. I'd go grab a gallon of milk. After sitting in the parking lot for like 30 minutes, finally go in, grab some milk, the register. All I would say was like, thank you. I can't breathe. I'm sweating.
Does drugs kind of give you the blanket to feel okay in the world?
I don't feel high when I do drugs. I feel what everyone considers to be normal. I've been doing this since I was 18, so a solid almost 11 years.
It's crazy to see what drug addiction does to people's lives. On one hand, you have a couple here writing poetry, loving each other, doing the best they can. On the other hand, they're living in extreme poverty, battling addiction every day, with their focus of life centered around the drugs.
So folks, this is it. We went boots on the ground, face to face with the drug epidemic here in Baltimore. This is a problem that's only growing, and we need to figure out how to address as a people. We've seen people that had careers that are not on the street. We had people that had kids and now are on the street. And so it can happen to so many of us. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you next week.
That's crazy, bro. I like these documentary style videos with Tommy G. I'm gonna actually check his channel out and see what else he has to say. But yeah, he was in my he was in my hood, y'all. He was in PG County. He was in Baltimore. He did a DC video, but I'll check that out later. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos all around.